Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hayden Road for today's final league end of the season. In tradition, we're going to announce the Supporters Player of the Year. The award is going to be presented by supporters Rob and Leslie Bishop, supported by Stacey. So let's start, just to remind everybody who's won this in the past. Danny Bird was the first winner in our youth season. The three winners: Sean McBride, Matt Gearing, Jack Ashton, Matt Tinley, and last year of course was Liam Gold. So, the 2018-19 Supporters Players of the Year in third place is Liam Gold. In second place, Nick Farrell. The 2018-19 Supporters Player of the Year is Ben Farrell.
So here on AFCRDTV, it finishes AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Ashford Town Middlesex 0. I'm with the man of the match, Ross Alton. I'll state the obvious, Ross. We are going up.
We are, yeah. Yeah, we're going up.
So that has to feel good, obviously. Sadly, though, other result today, Beaconsfield also won by the same scoreline of 1-0, but still Diamonds champions in our hearts.
Yeah, we're a bit unlucky, really. I think we drew 4 in a row, and I think if we got a win out of them last 4, as I say, we'll be up. But yeah, unlucky really, like on that front.
You finished the season on an 8-game undefeated streak.
Yeah, but as I say, we drew I think 5 of them. So as I say, if we got a win out of them, we would have gone up as champions. But fair play to Beaconsfield, and regardless of that anyway, we're up. So it's all good.
What did you feel about today's game?
I think the first half, I think we were the better side, and I think we got the goal and it sort of settled us down, I think. And then the second half, to be honest, I think we were a bit flat second half. I think they came out a bit more on top than us. So, but as I say, we ground out the result, and that was the main thing.
Sure. Well, what was it like at halftime? You're leading 1-0.
Yeah, I think we were a bit like, what's the Beaconsfield score and stuff like that. And we heard that we're drawing, so as I say, we were buzzing at half time. But then when we had the news, you know, it's one of them, isn't it? So it's still all good.
For the penalty kick, it was a pretty sure thing that Ben Farrell would take the PK, or any thought that you might take it for something different?
I think but Ben's our penalty taker, and to be honest, I missed the last one, so I'll let Ben. Oh, as I say, he's our penalty taker, so. You got to give it to him.
But all around a good team victory today. 3 substitutes coming to the game for Diamonds in the second half. Ben Diamond, Ben Ford, and Tom Lorraine. And you keep another clean sheet.
Yeah, another clean sheet. As I say, I think we've got the best defensive record in the league. So I think that speaks for itself. So, you know, the boys at the back and Ben as well in goal. You know, done really well all season. So fair play to them at the back.
An amazing goal difference, I believe, something like plus 67. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
No, I think you tend to look at that and see, you know, I look at the league and think, you know, goal difference like that, we should really be going up as champions. But, you know, let's say that four draw patch sort of killed us, really.
So as the manager, the gaffer, Andy Peaks, would say you ticked the box today. Really, the team ticked the box for the entire season.
Yeah, I think on a season front, the lads have been very consistent, so fair play to all them, and they all deserve it, so they're all good players.
All right, well, very good. We'll see you next season.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
Thanks, Bruce and Ross. I'm now here with manager Andy Peaks. Andy, end of a long season, and I think we had high hopes at the start of the season. Have you achieved what we set out to do?
Absolutely that, really, John. The aim was always to get promoted, not via the playoffs, because I don't think we wanted to go there, and we've managed to do that. So, yeah, delighted.
And today, I don't know if you know, it was the highest ever league crowd for the club, 978, the second biggest in the club's history. Yeah, that was a good one. It's good to see a lot of people here again on not the best of days, to be honest. Maybe if the weather was better, we probably would have broke the 1,000, which would have been nice, but that's something to look forward to in the future and something we need to do, isn't it? And going back to the game, tough game. I mean, Ashford came to play, didn't they?
Yeah, no, they've got some good players. They've got 9 of the same players who played down there, and at that point they were up and around it. I think they struggled to get their best 11 out all the time, talking to their manager, but they played a weakened team in the week because this was a big game for them, because they wanted to come and spoil the party. And yeah, credit to us, we've won the game.
They had a lot of the possession position in the second half, but first half we had early chances. Sam Brown, I think, was in the wrong place, but couldn't take the finish. I
thought we were good first half. Probably should have been more than 1 up. Delighted to see the penalty going from Ben, but second half they pushed up a little bit more. I don't think we passed the ball well in the second half, so whether there was a little bit of nerves creeping in or whatever, I don't know. But we've done what we've done a lot of times. We saw the game out and kept another clean sheet. Yeah, I mean, let's talk about the clean sheets. I mean, it's 25 goals in 42 games. That's quite a record for that defence. They don't get us enough plaudits, do they? I think it's the team, because we defended the team, but it comes down to the back 3/4 at times. And again, for me, Ben Heath, who I can now say it because I'm not going to tempt fate, has been absolutely magnificent this season for us. Yeah, and second half we couldn't quite get the second goal. Always nervy, but did you know what was happening down at Marlow? Yeah, I knew. I don't think the players knew second half. They knew it was 0-0 at half time, and perhaps that didn't help them second half because they perhaps got a little bit nervous. But we knew on the bench what was going on, and we knew they'd scored. I always fancied them to score goals at Marlow, but you never know, do you? So it was important we won the game. I'd have been disappointed if they'd have dropped points and we'd not won here. All we could do was win the game because it makes it a better day for the fans and the players and everyone else. And all credit to Beaconsfield, they held their nerve in. The 3 wins take some doing. Yeah, no, they've had a big week like we have. You know, we've come back, we've won the last 5 games to get to where we want to do, and that's my biggest importance. But yeah, credit and, you know, congratulations to Beaconsfield, because they've got to where they wanted to be, and, you know, at the end of the day, the league doesn't lie at this time of the season, does it? And it's quite unusual for us not to think about a game in May, isn't it? It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. Now, do you want to bring? I think you want to bring your other coaching team in. Yeah, definitely want to bring these 2 in.
Come on, then, you lot.
I'm here now with Paul Allen and Scott Carlin. First of all, Mummy, what's your feelings after this season?
Yeah, well, we set out to achieve promotion. We've done that, so really pleased with how the season's gone. I mean, obviously, the title today could have gone for us, but it didn't. But finished on a win, finished on a really positive, and yeah, really pleased with what we've achieved. Played some great stuff as well, didn't we? Yeah, we said at times, played some really good football. Yeah, I mean, we had a slow start. You had to put the squad together, didn't you? Yeah, it was a tough tough pre-season, wasn't it? Last year in terms of getting bodies in, sort of bodies we wanted, and it's always difficult. It gets harder every year, as you know, to get players to commit and things like that. And then we felt once we got the squad, it wouldn't take long before we could get on a real run. And we said we were capable of beating anybody in the league, which we proved. And then we went on a fantastic run, and there were some key moments in the season, obviously. And I got across the line in the end.
And I'm here with Scott. Scott, I know you've taken over the academy, but you've enjoyed your time working with the first team?
Yeah, I always enjoy working with the senior players, because with academy stuff you do a lot more coaching. With the first team lads it's more tactical stuff, etc, etc. And we just, like you say, they're taking on board, a bit like sponges, to take on board what we're trying to achieve here, and they like being here and we like being here. Like you say, it's been a good season.
And if the future was bright, we're looking for the academy to bring some players through, because it's hard to get players, isn't it?
It's hard at the minute because we've got pro clubs snapping the academy players up left, right and centre, so until we go full time then we're going to lose these academy players to pro clubs. And I've lost a good player today, signed for Northampton this morning, so probably one of the best players in the academy, but until we go full time that's what's going to happen. But all we can do is bring people in and pass them on the right pathway.
And chappers, first time in front of the camera, what's your...
Face for the camera.
You got a face for the camera. Radio. What's your view after you joined the halfway through the season?
Yeah, no, it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it. It's been great working with these guys. I've learnt an awful lot in a short time that I've been here, which is what my objective was for it. But it's great for the club to get promoted and just have a good party tonight.
Yeah, and final word with you, Andy. I asked you on Tuesday when you're going to look for next season. Sorry to already think. I presume it starts this week, doesn't it? Are you going to take a break? You going on holiday?
I'm going on holiday not till June or July, certainly June. But now we'll enjoy tonight. We've got some stuff going on here tomorrow, which we're part of again. We've got the presentation to look forward to. But now we'll be thinking between us about players for next year. So I'll be speaking to the board, etc., over the next few days or the next week or so, and then we'll start planning for next season. But we're going to certainly enjoy this. But we've been great. We've had a good unit as a management group. The players have been absolutely fantastic. This is the best squad we've had. Unbelievable. And say it's been a good effort from everyone, as in the supporters, as in the board, as in everyone around the club. We've rallied together and we've got to where we wanted to be. The title would have been the icing on the cake, if you like, wouldn't it? But for us, certainly at the start of the season, it was to go up. If you had said to us 3 weeks ago when we couldn't pick as many points as we wanted, we was going to finish up as runners up and win the last 4 or 5 games, we'd have took it. So we're delighted. We're going to have a little bit of a break. We're going to have a few beers and then we're going to go again.
And look forward to step 3 football.
Yeah, it's great to get the club to a decent level, isn't it? If you like, they're all, I think we've done well over the period to keep moving up. The player finals we've had, there's always been something to play for each season, which, a lot of clubs don't get that from one year to the next, and we perhaps take it for granted almost. But it was certainly nice today, going into the last game of the season, knowing we were promoted, whereas last year we had to win to get in the playoffs, etc, etc. But across the season, these boys deserve it. They've been absolutely fantastic, and like Lammy said, they've played some good stuff even today under difficult conditions. I thought first half we played some great football, really, and that's credit to them and credit to these boys for getting them training, stuff like that. And yeah, overall really pleased.
And send some of the players as well that haven't remained with us. If you think we lost, obviously, Bunce, who was a great servant for us, Finners as well. And if you remember, a really important goal Chris Dillon got for us down at Chalfont. So not just the boys in there, it's been a whole effort by an awful lot of people, and we will enjoy it tonight, won't we?
We will.
The only thing that won't happen is Andy won't buy a beer.
Or chappers.
So me and Biff obviously have to bring our wallets. Oh, you will. You'll drink all mine and Biffers, but that's usual night out with us.
Absolutely, yeah. Spot on.
Well, on behalf of the board, the supporters and everybody who were involved with the club, well done, guys. It's been a great season. Enjoy your summer. I know it won't. It'll start pretty soon for next season. Thank you very much.
Thanks, John.
I don't need love.